Hi, Aries. Welcome in today. Happy Thursday if you're viewing me today. So let us begin your beautiful general reading. You know it's going to be beautiful. It always is. Anyway, not always, but I know there's, what, you guys, life is strange and it's stranger and stranger every day. And the energies have been so chaotic, but right now in this month and where we're at and rolling into October, it's autumn. It's a time of finding harmony and joy. It's Libra season. The solar eclipse gave everybody a new outlook on things. And I just feel sources telling me that right now, Aries, it's just a little bit of a waiting game. Look back at where you've been, and source wants me to tell you, look how far you're about to go. I just feel that. Stop letting your mind play tricks on you. You guys, because then it was the mind for each card. Now, you guys, if it sounds like your current energies, then this will be your reading. My name is Elena. If you've never viewed me, welcome in. I always go by how I feel in the cards. So let us begin. For Aries, this is good for all placements. I'll do one big shuffle. The waiting game is telling me that things are trying to align for you in a beautiful way. Stay in your truth about what you want. Have your truth about what you want. But I'm shuffling. I'll let them fly out now. Here we go. Current energies for Aries. What would you like to show me? Strongest energies around the sign of Aries. Thank you. This reading is for anything else. Okay. I shuffled, right? Because I'm going to rewatch this, and I know I shuffled, and I know I split the deck. So the waiting game, wisdom, and harmony. Interesting combination. You guys, right now is really a time of harmony. And, no matter what you're going through in life, this is the message, and this is your current energy. Source is telling me that we can always look back at where we've been because they want to tell you that there's a lot of clarity there. The waiting game is telling me that things are aligning when they need to align. But right now, it's about you finding harmony with the people you care about, with a part of your own life, with everything in nature. And a little patience and planning is needed. And stay in your truth, and you shall have victories. Now, truth is about your integrity, staying in your sacred self about what's going to fulfill you in life. But if there's something you're dealing with right now that you feel isn't moving quite as fast as you would like it to, Aries, you got to realize that divine timing, we're not in control. The universe is. We are in control of our energies, and the universe helps us and guides us in the right direction when we stay in a new energy of positivity and belief. But whatever you're going through in life, source is telling me that right now is a time of you finding harmony, and it's okay for you to look back at where you've been because something bigger is coming your way to push you forward. Man, talk about pushing forward. I got accelerated motion, your fulfillment of wishes. A lot of cards here for you today, Aries. But then I have this old emotional vacuum, the vicious cycle of emotion. You know why we're there sometimes? We go there because, I'm just going to say it. You guys can yell at me. It's okay. I can't hear you. But it's like an old emotional vicious cycle. We just get in this place sometimes of feeling like, what's the point? Why bother? I'm always getting hurt. The source is telling me, why don't you start to focus your energies on what you want for your own future right now? Why don't you go ahead and start to create how you want things to go that's going to fulfill you? I have triumph and I have new beginnings. Well, there it is. Your zero, your major arcana, one of them, you in Aquarius, is the Fool. But this is about you realizing that there's things right now trying to show you a new direction for something new in your own energy and your life. A lot of cards. I have a little mental conflict, probably a lot, but it's okay. And how about if we get into our own strength and courage? Now, this is actually half man, half lion, and then look at the mental conflict. The only time we ever get into mental conflict is when we're replaying something that we're not looking at our own strength and courage about. That's what I feel the message is. That if there's something you're going up against right now that keeps sucking you down an old emotional vicious cycle, Maybe you need to look at it with the truth, with strength and courage, and realize that everything is trying to show you a new direction about your own new beginnings, Aries. That everything in your life right now, whatever you're dealing with, is about finding harmony and looking back at where you've been, and Source is telling me, and now you need to project of where you want to go. Okay. I have conflict and defeat, and then I have my Aries. Now, I've been looking at one good card, one bad card, one good card. This Source is telling me Aries, Aries, Aries. Do you know why we have a major arcana? And this is yours, the Emperor, because it's your essence. You are the Ram. I am an Aquarius. I am the star. Scorpio has death, transformation. Capricorn has the devil. You know, we all have our own major arcanas, but you are blessed with your Emperor energy, which is your ambitious plans, taking charge of situations. But if there's situations in your life that keep pushing you down a stairway because you feel like I can't deal with it anymore, you need to start embracing who and what you are. You need to find harmony right now with whatever you're going through. And they're telling me to tell you to look back at where you've been, and it's okay to tap into inner wisdom. It's actually beautiful. It's the key to pushing us forward. And the only time we get into a place of mental conflict is from emotional vicious cycles that we're not looking at our own strength and courage with. Patience and planning is required, and knowing that everything will align at the exact time. But you are the one right now who's going to project your own future. Start doing it this minute. I have spiritual strength, and now I have the third eye. The third eye, you guys, where we start to project. Spiritual strength is telling me if there's something around you right now that has knocked you down or made you feel like you're feeling defeated about something, then you need to start envisioning what you want, and you need to have more faith in something. Uh-oh. One bad card. And one good card. Okay, you guys, this is about an energy of feeling like we get in a place of feeling like I've tried, I didn't succeed. But really what we all need to do is turn around and look out of the window with a fresh view and realize that our own energy is what's going to harvest for our future. This is a card of discontent and boredom. It's what the card says, but it's what I'm feeling. Source is telling me that we all need to start looking at something with a fresh view about our own future. We need to start realizing that we are the one who's going to attract it. If you get consumed with what's going on in the world, or you get consumed with what might be happening at your job, or you might have lost a job, or am I ever going to find another job? Well, then Source is telling me, remember, you are the one who's going to create your own harvest. But this is spiritual and material prosperity. Spiritual. Everything that you truly have faith in and you believe it's going to happen is what's going to set everything into motion. That if you've been going through some things lately that have emotionally been draining you and leaving you in a place of mental distortion, Source is telling me, well, look back at somewhere where you've been, and now it's time for you to look forward and know where you're going. Find harmony with certain situations. And if there's things in your life that feel like I can't deal with it anymore, Source is telling me and wants me to remind you, Aries, that you were built on your determination and courage and ambition. Everything around you is trying to show you a new beginning, Aries, but they want me to say to you, what do you feel that's going to make you really happy? Because our wish fulfillment is things that we truly feel in our heart. Okay, that was a message for certain Aries, but I want to look at your recent past a little bit because I cannot wait to see what's coming in for you. Matter of fact, let's just get the recent past. I want to look at your incoming. Now, I got to do the recent past. There's always messages there for all of us. They just, you know what, this is what Source does. I look at the recent past. I'm using this beautiful green deck today because they want to say something to us. Page of Cups is under the deck. So the recent past is just to show us something that maybe we overlooked. Because remember, we are our own artists of our life. We are our creators. And sometimes when we go through things, we don't see it the way Source wants me to say it to you. So I'm going to ask, recent past for Aries, please. What would you like to say to them? Because right now I feel Source is telling me you got a whole new board in front of you. Everything is trying to show you that whatever you've been through, it's just time for you to keep moving forward with determination and envisioning. Recent past for Aries. Just a few messages. Strongest. Few things. Strongest messages, thank you, for the sign of Aries. Anything else? Thank you. The devil. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at it because I get it. Okay, the devil, you guys, is things that are toxic. And we, you know, it could be a work environment. It could be friends. It could be a relationship. But you started looking at something in a whole lot of new energy, the King of Fire. Because the King of Fire has a lot of courage and a lot of determination to overcome the obstacles. I feel that you rose above certain situations and were determined to leave something that was being toxic in your life. The Sun and an Ace of Swords. So you saw something with a new clarity and a new way, a new truth about something in your life that you kept getting entangled with that was just, it wasn't healthy for you. And this could be our own energy, you guys. It could be our own energy of not even realizing that instead of looking at things with more optimism and clarity with a new way, we can get stuck in this old energy of why even bother? Nothing's ever going to work out. Oh, they're not even going to like me. Why even go? That's negative, toxic energy. And Source is telling me that you had to see something with a lot of ambitious energy and courage to overcome that, to see something with more optimism, to break a barrier. I have the Knight of Wands and the King of Love. Well, the Knight of, you know, the Knight of Wands, you guys, is fast fire energy, determined energy, and the Knight always takes orders from the King. So you had a wake-up call about something, and I would say that what was going to make you happy with your heart. Because the King of Water is a big king. It's the king of its heart. And it's just, you were started weighing the odds between your mind and your heart about what you wanted to commit to that was going to fulfill you. Because I see this card coming into your current energy. So I have the Seven of Cups. What is going to fulfill me? I'm so confused. There's so many pretty things in front of me. Well, I tried that before. That didn't make me happy. Disillusionment. Seven of Cups, you guys. It's sideways, and it's with the Ten of Pentacles. But what was going on here was, I feel sources telling me that you had to really look at the things that you were connecting to, and were they really making you happy? Because the Ten of Pentacles is about our ultimate structure, our ultimate stability. But sometimes we go through things in life that feel so toxic that we get disillusioned about what's going to make us happy. And sources tell me, well, you had a wake-up call about something recently behind you, and it was telling you about more optimism and about being determined to get back on your horse and having the courage to move yourself forward and committing to what you wanted to with your heart. And I feel sources telling me that right now around you, Aries, my beautiful Aries, you're just going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul. And this is where we transform. This is beautiful. Like, you know, it's like leaving out the old shoes and putting on some new ones. And sources telling me that right now you're in a transitional energy. That if you've been reflecting on a lot of things lately and you've been getting up in your head, sources telling me, then you need to project your energy on where you want to go for your own new beginnings, you guys, because they're all around you right now. And if you've been looking at some things lately from things that have been happening to you and you're tapping into some old inner wisdom, there's an answer there you need to see about how you survived it and how you moved on. Because sources telling me, Aries, we want to remind you what you're built on. You are the Emperor, you are the Ram, and you need to go after what it is that you truly want for your own heart happiness and find harmony with things in life right now. What's going to make you happy? Be around the people that you care about. Everything will work out when it's supposed to with the waiting game. Wow, Aries. Now let's look at what's coming in for you, because that's going to be beautiful. It always is. Excuse me, I need a little water. I know it looks like a Bud Light can or Bud, but it's not. It's water. It's just an aluminum can. Is she drinking beer? No. All right. Cheers. It's vodka. No, it's water. Okay. Incoming. Strongest. I have home. There's a clock on the tree. Something's about to be illuminated for you. And the butterflies. Oh, you guys, that's like a new you. Like whatever you're going through right now, it's over. It's just like there's some things in life that come apart, and make a choice about to go towards the things that you want for your own happiness and harmony. You know, have your own vision and surround yourself with positivity. I'm going to let the cards play out. I'm not going to guess. Just feel sources tell me there's a new path before you. And you're the one who's going to make it happen. You're the one who's going to create it. Incoming for Aries, please. Thank you. Strongest. Incoming week, 2 weeks. For the sign of Aries. Thank you. Anything else? Woo! Okay, here we go. You guys ready? This is beautiful. Now, this is your compass, and our compass is about our north node. You do not need to know it. But the north node is the direction we must go that feels right. It's almost a challenge to us. This is the card of reflection and strength and faith. And source is telling me that you need to really look at a certain situation in your life that has been putting you in the wrong direction. Because a new direction is coming your way. When I say direction, you guys, it's like a new shift. Like, I feel this is the message. I feel source is saying there's something coming your way that's going to shift your energies, that's going to show you about a new way. Like a new, like it's just going to come out of nowhere in the next week to 2 weeks. It's going to shift you in the right direction. It might feel unfamiliar, but source is telling me to tell you to follow it. Yeah, it's the world behind you and you're reaching out for something new. And I feel sources telling me it might take some strength and courage, but you need to follow something that's coming your way. You guys, this is beautiful. And I feel sources saying that there's a lot of things coming your way, Aries, that's shifting a whole part of your life. And it might feel unfamiliar, but you need to follow this energy. You need to have the strength to know that there's something pushing you in a new direction. We have to follow it, you guys. If we really just kind of go with this new feeling that's overcoming us, something beautiful is coming together. A lot of new sparks are about to take off. I'll save these for last. You guys, this is sparks and this has come together, but I just feel sources telling me that something in your life in the next few weeks is shifting, and it's you. Like right now, you're in a big place of getting out of an old you to walk into a new pair of shoes, a new you. And sources telling me that as long as you connect to the things in your life that you truly want for your own heart happiness, something in your world is about to just keep taking off. Follow the energies. Follow the leader. But I got to go with follow the energies, because here it is, your sacred pool. You guys, you guys, there's a path here, and it's taking you somewhere big. Now, the sacred pool is about our essence of our sacred self. And source is telling me as long as you trust yourself and you do what is truly going to fulfill you, that's, you know, that essence of being true to thy own self, meaning, I know, but I mean that, because there's a new path. There's something coming your way to shift all of your energies. And source is telling me, wait till you see what we got coming your way in the next few weeks. It's going to be a whole fresh outlook, a whole new way. It's shifting you. It's going to feel unfamiliar, but you really need to follow it. Follow the energies. It says follow the leader, but I'm going to say follow the energies. I have something is coming to life. I told you it's like a new spark, you guys. It's like a new you is here. And then I have, you're about to take some new leaps of faith. Now, I love this card, you guys. Literally, there's an entity jumping off a cliff, and then there's somebody watching you from a hot air balloon. Like a lot of new things are coming your way to just set you in this new energy of a whole new direction. Like maybe you've been doing something in your life for a long time, but in the next few weeks, something's going to reignite in you. And it may feel like a part of you is coming apart, but there's going to be this new surge inside of you to take some new leaps of faith in a new direction. Because there's something waiting for you there that's going to fulfill you and make you happy. You really need to follow what's coming your way. It's going to shift a part of you. Don't second guess it. Don't question it. Don't ask yourself, why am I feeling so weird? Because source is telling me that some things must come apart so something bigger and better can come together. And that whatever comes apart in the next few weeks is trying to show you something bigger with more hope, more faith, and your commitment to it. We all have choices to make, but Source is telling me as long as you make the right choice that's going to fulfill you in the right way, it's going to push you somewhere beautiful, and watch how it moves you in a place of just a lot of happiness. I don't know what's coming your way, but it's beautiful. And I'm just going to say this to you. If you guys have been watching me and, the incoming energy is rolling the next week to 2 weeks, the shift that's about to take place, your whole energy is just going to shift. You're going to even say, like, once what made you happy, all of a sudden you're going to be questioning everything. And you're going to have some new ideas about where you want to go and what you want to do. Follow it. Just follow that dream. Follow the ideas coming your way. Something beautiful is trying to move you into a brand new you in a brand new direction. Wow, that's beautiful, Aries. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, that's why we had this eclipses. It was all about change for the better. I'm going to go ahead and get some spirit guide messages now for you. And I have the Queen of Earth under the deck and victories. Queen of Earth, you guys, is a big queen. It's about staying grounded, nurturing, knowing if there's something more you want in life, you will have it if you hold on to the energy that you believe you deserve it from your hard work. That queen attracts everything in the right way. But here we go. Male or female, it's the energy. It's a major court card. What would you like to say to my beautiful Aries today about the reading? Thank you. Strongest messages for Aries. Thank you. Anything? Oh, thank you. You can say anything. I'm just trying to trick them. If you can say anything to Aries, what would you like to say to the sign of Aries? I don't mean trick them, but they just slam them at me so hard sometimes. I'm just like, oh. Here comes the sun. 6 of Wands, the sun, and there's the Queen of Pentacles. What is the message? A lot of happiness waiting for you and something new, new inspiration, new creativity. It's your ace. Something's about to get ignited. And work with it. Patience, temperance. I just feel sources telling me that, you know what? Your guys like what? We have to embrace something. And when our energy shifts, and that's why we had these eclipses, you guys. They were wake-up calls. They were just a part of us that needed to change, world events, everything for us. But Source is telling me that there's a lot of new energy coming in to give you more optimism for achievement, for going after something. It's a new ace, you guys. It's your ace. It's your wand. Be patient and work with it. Be patient with yourself and work with it. You're going to have new inspiration. You need to follow it. I have the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Fire, and then next to me I have the King of Fire. Harmony with your courage and your determination, and stop overthinking things. The Queen of Fire is the queen that attracts all the right energies, but the King of Fire is about its courage, its will, its determination. It keeps its eye on the prize. I just feel sources telling me, stop getting in your own thoughts about the energies that are coming in for you, because you're about to get ignited with something new. You need to learn to work with it, stay in the power of optimism, stop overthinking things, and start trusting yourself a little bit more, your own drive. 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and here's the big message, the Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant is the teacher of our commitment, the teacher of our loyalty, the teacher of raising our vibration. It's earth energy. Source is telling me, you know what, we can go ahead and escape from certain situations because we're worried that we might get wounded or feel like I'm tired of trying. What's the point? But Source is telling me, well, your lesson is about your commitment, faith, and loyalty to something that you truly want, because this is the card that gets there. And the Hierophant, you guys, is the teacher, teaching you that slow and steady is going to get you to where you need to be, and it's your loyalty and commitment to it. If you want a better job, then start putting the work in to get one. If you want a better relationship, start changing your vibration and put the work into it to change yourself, to attract it. That's a big card. 6 of Pentacles is in reverse. 10 of Swords. If you feel like there's things in your life that you haven't received from in the right way, then maybe it's time to put it behind you. That was easy. 2 of Cups and Justice. Well, that's Libra energy, Justice, and the 2 of Cups. Justice is about doing what is right, fighting for what is right. Not physical fighting, but just knowing that we're doing what we need to do in the right way of the purest form, because we all know the difference between right and wrong, unless you're a complete sociopath. But the Two of Cups is about connecting to the things in life that we truly want. And Justice is saying, make sure your scales are balanced, do everything in the highest form possible, and watch the rewards you shall receive. The rulings are always going to be made in your favor. I got 2 cards left. I got the 5 of Cups, and then I got the Moon. And here is the message. You guys, the Moon is a place of unsureness. It's a place of fogginess. And sources tell me that there's things in your life that are leaving you in a place of emotional disappointments. Maybe you don't have your clarity on it. Maybe that's why Justice is here telling me to tell you, maybe you need to look at things that you've been through and look at the right and look at the wrong, and know that if you did everything in the highest form possible and you connected to it in the right way, there's something beautiful that is trying to align for you. But your message from Source today is about your loyalty, your commitment, and raising your vibration. The Hierophant, you guys, is slow, traditional energy. And I just want to say something to you. Wherever you're going and whatever you're doing, Source is telling me that you will have the determination to do it, and you will have the courage. The sun is upon you to give you more illumination and optimism. Work with it, have patience with it, because whatever's coming your way, Aries, it's your giant wand, and it's like new inspiration, new creativity to go after something with a lot of drive, because you had the King and Queen of Fire. Something beautiful is here for you for a new beginning. You know, I just feel sources telling me, as long as you have the strength to follow your own energies flowing your way, watch the abundant rewards that you're going to reap down the road. It's a waiting game and how you're investing in these new energies headed into you. Wow. Woo! That was heavy. Queen of Michael's under the deck. I'm going to get some angel messages. You guys, it was heavy because it was beautiful and there were strong messages. And, you know, Source today has a message, and I hope you hear it if this is your reading, because there's something beautiful that's coming your way that's going to show you a whole new path. And you know what, you guys, we create our own destiny. We create our own things that we attract by our thoughts every day, how we speak, what we do. Source is telling me you need to commit to these energies coming in and keep your vibration high. I'm ready now. I'm going to do some angel cards for Aries. I would love 3 angel cards, please, for my Aries. Thank you. It's 3. Just 3. Strongest. For the sign of Aries, please. Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm not asking. Give me 5. All right. Here's your cards. Oh, no. No, they gave me more. Yeah, because it's an Aries reading. Okay. So, I love talking to you. I do always read the one under the deck. It is the 8 of Michael. Angel Michael's giving you the 8. It's a message. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Not seeing things clearly. That's the moon. All right, 8 of Michael. Beautiful. Okay, first card to my left, the 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance. Working multiple jobs or projects at once. Make things fun. Make work fun. Make everything you want fun. They gave you the 5 of Raphael. That's beautiful. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver linings. There's always silver linings, you guys. Always. Now you have the 8 of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. They gave you the 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. This is beautiful, Aries. I got the Lovers. Wow. That is just Archangel Raphael. That's beautiful. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, and remember the power of your love. connect to everything that you truly love. The last card they gave you is Justice. Oh my God, we're in Libra season. Archangel Ragul. Fight for justice and equality. The rulings will be made in your favor, and don't give up. But justice is about doing everything in the highest form possible. Making sure everything we do it in the purest form, you guys, and fighting for what is right for us. Not in an arrogant way, but just doing what is right. And the rulings are always made in our favor. And Source is saying never give up. What a beautiful reading today, you guys. I hope it helped you. All right. I really do. I hope you got some messages out of there. That was really big and powerful, and I felt it. You guys, thank you for viewing me today. I am going to roll into the love crossing now. So the love crossing is for people you have been dealing with that you love, and I look at their energies. Have a blessed day today, Aries. I love you, and I'll see you next time. For the Aries out there dealing with somebody, okay. I'm going to do the everyday witch. So you guys remember, this is general. It may or may not be all your persons, and some of these energies can be moved around. Moved. The sun is under the deck. Beautiful Leo energy. The sun. Optimism. Let's see. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to let the cards fly out. Love crossing. Strongest. My Aries have been dealing with. Tell me about the love crossing, please. Strongest. Thank you. What would you like to show me? Strongest love crossing, please. Thank you, thank you. Tell me about the love crossing for the sign of Aries. Thank you. Death, justice, and someone who feels completely isolated and alone. Page of Swords, the Sun, Three of Pentacles. Okay, that concludes the love reading today. Thanks for viewing me. You guys have a blessed day today. I can't help it. I'm sorry. That's a lot. Okay. All right. Justice is beautiful Libra energy, and death is Scorpio energy. I don't go by signs, but what I don't like, I'm going to tell you what I don't like. I don't like the Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, because in front of me is the Nine of Cups, and it's in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and say what I feel, and these are my major arcana, so these are my strongest energies. Somebody wants to make things right. They're fighting for what is right, and they're in a dark night of the soul right now about something with them that they want to transform, they want to change, so their wishes can come true. I feel whoever you've been dealing with is thinking about you, thinking a lot about you, but the Five of Pentacles is someone who feels isolated and alone. Ace of Swords, and then I have the Two of Wands is sideways. So this person is stalled out right now about moving something forward, but they're starting to see something with a new truth, a new clarity. Now, I just feel whoever you've been dealing with before I go on is someone, because I see this card, is someone who feels that there's something between the two of you that they can't find a resolution with. They're just feeling like no matter how I try, I want to move something forward, but I can't get past something here. Six of Wands, the Five of Cups, and then somebody who feels that there's something between the two of you that is at a distance. And they don't want it to be at a distance, you guys. I feel somebody here just feels like they really want to have something of an achievement with you. They want to feel whole again, but the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, yikes. That's just like, with the Two of Wands sideways, this person is having a hard time moving forward. They can't, they don't have the drive to move forward because they just feel like, I don't want to lose my Aries. I still love my Aries. I can't stop thinking about my Aries, but maybe it's time for me to move forward, but they can't. They're stuck. I can just feel they're stuck. I do have the Star sideways. I have the Devil, and the last card over here is the Ten of Wands. Well, somebody still has hope and faith, but the Devil is Capricorn energy and Aquarius energy, but this person is in a place of limbo right now about something they feel that is becoming a giant burden between the two of you. And it could be something that is toxic, somebody who's toxic, but whatever's going on here, this person is getting depleted of waiting. That's all I'm going to say. Or maybe they know you're getting depleted of waiting. Somebody here feels that there's something between the two of you that is just blocking this union. Pardon me. Got a little choked up. I just feel this person's really depressed. You guys, the Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups, that is just, and then Two of Wands is sideways with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Justice with transformation, that is just, they don't want to give up though. They just don't want to give up. I just feel somebody here, that they're having a hard time letting something go here. I'm going to look at their intentions. Do they love you? Of course they freaking love you, but whatever's going on here is they're trying to understand why something between the two of you can't move forward. And the Ace of Swords is a big ace about truth and breaking a barrier and seeing something with a new way. This person's just stalled out right now. They don't want to lose you, but at the same time they want to move something forward. I don't know. Everybody's situation is so different, you guys. It's not a personal reading. Let's look at their intentions. Energy shift like the wind. Three of Cups, Hanging Man, and the Five of Swords. Two of Pentacles, the Juggler. You guys, listen to this. Energies do shift like the wind. And you know what? When we're connected to somebody and we feel that connection and we love that person, whether it's a family member, a friend, a lover, they're in our life for a reason. To teach you lessons and to teach themselves lessons, and you're in there to teach them certain lessons, and it's just a big cycle of lessons. And this person right now is starting to understand, maybe there's something here I need to confront. I need to accept. All right. Love, cross, and intentions coming in for Aries. Oh, well, here they come. Next few weeks, they want to talk. Strongest. Love, crossing intentions for the sign of Aries. Tell me about the love crossing, please. Intentions. Next few weeks. Anything else? Oh, they're coming. Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, the Juggler. Same cards. I thought I shuffled. Five of Wands and the Hanging Man. I'm sorry. I'm just digging a little bit because I'm confused. Their intentions. Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Now, Three of Cups is a reunion, but it could represent third party and the Juggler. Eight of Swords. This is someone who keeps circumventing the worst, thinking the worst, replaying things of the worst, feeling like there's no hope for the future between the two of you. However, these are their true intentions. Have the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Wands incoming, and I have it with the Six of Swords in reverse. Wow. All right, you guys, I'm just going to say what I'm feeling. And remember, this may not even be your person's, but if it is, I will tell you right now that they want to understand something between the two of you. They either want to move this forward or they want to lay down something between the two of you that has been nothing but a big weight. Now, the Six of Swords in reverse can be somebody who's coming back around. The Six of Swords upright is going to calmer waters, light at the end of the tunnel, travel, relocation. But in reverse, I feel this person's making a U-turn to try to understand something between the two of you. And they're on a mission, you guys. This is fast energy. And the Eight of Wands is communication, incoming. And the High Priestess with the Ten of Wands is someone who wants their clarity about something with you. They're making a U-turn. I feel this person wants to understand why something between the two of you can't be resolved in the right way. And now if this is somebody you love and you want to work it out with them, then work it out with them. But if this is someone who treats you dirty and if there's no working this out, then shut the door and move on. You know, but shut the door in the right way. I always say mend the fence in the right way and just push yourself forward. You know, because whoever this is making a U-turn to try to resolve something with you. And I just feel this person has been going back and forth about something for far too long. So, you know what? Let's just see what happens. Like I say, the energy shifts like the wind. You guys, I love you. Have a blessed day today. Your reading was of magnificence. beautiful. A lot of big messages in there, powerful ones. Listen to those new energies coming your way. Follow the energies. All right, you guys, have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.